What is up, Fish Slash YouTube? Welcome back to another banger head. Today's Bible verse is Isaiah 26, verse 4. Trust in the Lord forever, for the Lord God is an everlasting rock. From my understanding, that's pretty simple to understand, right? So, for me, what I understand of it is that trust in the Lord with everything you have, right? Your body, your spirit, your mouth, your tongue, your eyes, everything, right? And yeah, God is everlasting. Jesus Christ is everlasting. He's always there. As long as you seek, you will find. And I feel like I have to work with that as well. Sometimes I'm struggling, I just seek him out, and then I just go through it, right? But yeah, that is from what I understand, right? Seek the Lord, find Him, because God is an everlasting rock, right? Trade update. I have officially exited trades, and this would be the one I exited. I exited up here. I could have exited up here, but I was dead asleep. So yeah, I never exited right there. And I decided to exit because I believe price gonna have that push down to continue going higher, but I did not want to be part of that. So exit. And you know, you know how I told y'all that if we lose, I accept it. I saw where I messed up, right? So your USD, I lost that trade. It was a stupid trade for me to take. I knew I shouldn't have taken it. I realized it, but it was too late, right? Reason being is that I didn't look at my weekly enough. Yep. So just because we were below this doesn't mean that our weekly was ready, right? Potentially we could still continue going lower, right? Potentially. But I do believe the weekly is not ready. It was a slow trade for me to enter. I accept the loss. But I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Because I want to be honest. I don't want there to be a lie, right? I exited myself. Yeah, so my stop loss was up here. It never hit it. I exited this trade all by myself. And that's also something I messed up with, right? I should have just let it hit my stop loss. If it's gonna hit it, it will hit it. If it's not, it's just gonna continue going down, right? And I could have really, I shouldn't have exited, right? And I understand that, and I want to say I'm sorry that I exited. I should have let the trade play it out. If it would have gone straight to stop loss or straight to take profit, who knows? It might actually do that now. But let's forget about the past, focus on the present, right? This is how the account is looking like. So the 500 to something or nothing is looking at this. This is how the account looking like. It's at 630.86. So yeah, the account is at $630, right? As you can see, these are the trades that I've taken on this 500 to something challenge or nothing. So I took this one, which is recent, the GBP I closed it out for $134. And then I took the one on Euro, which was a loss, $88 loss. And then previously on that one, I took gold, which is $73. So these are all my trades that I have taken on the since last week, basically. And that's how we are looking. So for some reason, I'm kind of scared. I feel like I've lost so much that is this actually true? Like my mindset is there, and I want to continue doing what I'm doing right now, right? But I'm looking kind of scared because usually when I get this far, I would have lost a lot. So hopefully that does not happen. We gotta keep our mindset right. We will be profitable. We will be good. Everything will be okay, right? So if you get back to it, I feel like this was a dumb trade. This one never entered. Never was interested at the moment. I wanted price to break this high here. Due to us kind of rejecting it many times or like two times, and then catch JPY. I told y'all yesterday, right? I believe I said usually when we come to retest, they become quick and leave quick, right? Price did the exact same thing, but I told myself I wasn't gonna enter. Ideally, I should have entered this one instead of Euro. But hey, done deal. We can't see. This is what I gotta look for. I gotta look for this. I gotta look that we have officially broken that structure. Then we look on the weekly for some type of retest, or the daily looks nice, right? Something like this. We can see it firmly breaking, all right. On this one, we kind of really just we didn't do much, right? And hey, if this presents itself next week, there's a possibility of me on it, right? But we're gonna forget about that. We lost that trade. Oh well, right? Things that we stayed with our risk management. I wanted to, we won more than we lost, right? But if that's really all the trades I've took. This is what it's looking like. We also do have news later. We have USD, this the unemployment rate, right? So I do believe it's gonna affect it as well. But I'm also interested in this trade. So I found this new trade that I'm interested in, not because I want to enter a new trade, but that's because I see it. As we can see, price has officially broken it. That great engulfing. We're having that 4 hour retest, so I really would wait for this 4 hour to close. So I'd wait 4 minutes, 41 minutes, right? As you can see, I would want to shift the structure around this area. If I see that shift of structure, I'm entering. And this Thursday, I'm not gonna push it. If if it presents itself right, then I will enter. But I'm not gonna try to be like, okay, I see it right now, I'm gonna enter. No, just because it hit that zone doesn't mean I'm gonna firmly enter. It's ideally on where I would enter, but we're gonna see, or we can even come as this high, because this is the previous structure. So we have here, here, here. This is where ideally price is gonna come to retest. So we're gonna wait for that. We're gonna see if it can even pull up more, right? So yeah, we're really just waiting for that. As we can see, price is shifting structure now. We can firmly see the shift of structure on this daily. We can see price making this lower low. Like price is going bullish, right? Bullish, bullish, bullish. Price could potentially continue going lower, right? We're at this area of interest. We are below it now, right? So whenever we're below, we have more selling power than buying power. So I'll just be waiting to see if I see anything in my interest to enter. Ideally, I would want to look for the 1 hour and 30 minute. But we are eating our oats and banana. I kind of over microwaved it too much this time, but alright. Should I enter this? Alright, this is how the trades are doing. I'm not in a trade. I was planning to enter this. Price had that big move. As y'all can see, this wick, this big move to the downside. News came out. Unemployment rate came out, and it caused US to get weaker, right? So initially, I might wait for price to come retest these zones here. The reason I marked out this zone here, it would be because this 4 hour I believe needs a retest to this zone here, and this daily needs a retest here. So it's a win-win, right? So we're gonna see how price reacts there. If I don't see it, I'm not entering. Even though I want to enter, I'm not entering. I feel like it's like a stupid trade if I enter now, right? Gold is rising. I would want to retest to this zone here. Possibly retest here, and there's a possibility that I enter. This would be like a quick trade, I believe. But I do want price to come. I want price to come and retest this level here. But yeah, that is gonna be it for the moment. I'm gonna be back later. I'm gonna go to the gym, so there's gonna be some gym clips. Remember to keep going. No matter what anybody says, keep going, right? There's some gym clips of me. Bam!
Otros 11 bonitas que veo en San Juan, disfrutando de todas esas cosas que extrañan los que se van. Disfrutando de noches de esas que ya no se dan, que ya no se dan, pero queriendo volver a la última vez. Ya los ojos te miré y contarte las cosas que no te conté. ¿Te parece a mi crush? Y tirarte las fotos que no te tiré. Hacho brote, bien linda, déjame traerte una foto. Ey, tengo el pecho pelado, me dio una mata. El corazón dándome pata. Dime, baby, ¿dónde tú estás? Pa' llegarle con Roro, Julito, Cristal, Roy, Edgar, Seba, Oscar, Darnell y Big J tocando bata. Hoy la calle la dejamos es barata. Y sería cabrón que tú me toques el guiro. Yo veo tu nombre y me salen suspiros. No sé si son petardos o si son tiros. Mi blanquita, perico, mi kilo. Yo estoy en PR tranquilo, pero debí tirar más fotos de cuando te tuve. Debí darte más besos y abrazos las veces que pude. Ey, ojalá que los míos nunca se muden. Y si hoy me emborracho, pues que me ayuden. De cuando te tuve, debí darte más besos y abrazos las veces que pude. Ojalá que los míos nunca se muden. Y si hoy me emborracho, pues que me ayuden. Ey, hoy voy a estar con abuelo todo el día, jugando dominó. Si me pregunto si aún pienso en ti, yo le digo que no. Que mi estadía cerquita de ti ya se terminó. Ya se terminó. Ey, que prendan las máquinas, voy pa' Santurce. Aquí todavía se da caña, chequeate la baby. Diablo, mami, qué dulce. Hoy yo quiero beber, beber, beber y hablar mierda hasta que me expulsen. Estoy bien loco, estoy bien loco. Cabrón, guía tú que estás caminando, yo estoy que choco. Estoy bien loco, estoy bien loco. Vamos a disfrutar que nunca se sabe si nos queda poco. Debí tirar más. Gente, los quiero con cojones, los amo. Gracias por estar aquí, de verdad. Para mí es bien importante que estén aquí. Cada uno de ustedes significa mucho para mí. Así que vamos para la foto, vengan para acá, métase todo el mundo, todo el corillo, vamos. Zumba. Ya Bernie tiene el nene y ya en la nena. Ya no estamos para la movie y las cadenas. Estamos para las cosas que valgan la pena. Ey, por el perreo, la salsa, la bomba.
What is up, producer at YouTube? Welcome back. I came back from the gym like what 2 hours ago, I believe. It's currently 2:37. So update on these trades. A to use it. I'm waiting for price to come retest this level once more. Reason being is that this 4 hour did break the structure here, as we can see. It would be a 1 hour structure right here. I want to see price end up respecting this area. Then I will make a possibility of entering or not. I'll sort down here, right? So we're gonna be waiting for that. It is Thursday, so I don't know if I'm gonna enter or not. Here's the CHF. We can see price broke this area of consolidation. Usually, yeah. Price at this engulfing. I want to retest to these levels here. We could basically say that price did come to retest it with this wick, but I firmly believe that we need some type of engulfing here, right? To engulf to these areas and continue going down. Because if we look at the daily, it would also be a great chance for the daily to engulf it, retest it, and come lower, right? Those are the two trades I was interested in, right? And gold. So we can see gold. I want price to come to these levels here. The reason I say that is because this 4 hour has broken previous structure here where we have resisted 2 times, and I want price to basically just retest this area, right? And then I'll have a maybe possibility of entering, but to the trades that I've entered and closed out, one trade I shouldn't have closed out. GPUSD. That was my mistake. I knew price was gonna continue going a little higher, but I made a mistake once I saw euro. I saw euro, we were close to stop loss, and I exited. That was also my fault because I wasn't meant to exit that trade. I was meant to continue holding as well as GPUSD. But psychology got to my emotions got to my part, and I decided to close. But I been knew I was wrong on Euro USD from the beginning. I didn't. It was a dumb trade I took. I realized that once I took it, like some hours later, it was a dumb trade I took. I cannot regret it. I have taken it. We move on to the next. Learn from this. So now I know I need that retest because here we just poked out a little bit. That could have been liquidity, and as y'all can see, it basically was. Cash JPY, I told y'all this moves quick, right? Once we retest, usually on the weekly, price tends to move quick. Price moved so quick that I basically had the chance to enter, but I never entered. I would have entered around this area, and yeah, but I did not enter the trade, so we missed it. But oh well, right? We continue on to the next. There's gonna be more opportunities. There's many fish in the sea. The sea is the market. The fish are the trades. You don't want to force one, or else you're never gonna pull the right fish you want to pull, right? So you have to be patient. At the moment, and also the NZD CAD. This played out like I would have wanted it to play out. And now we missed it. But who cares, right? We continue on to the next. We don't want to have doubt. When we have doubt, we have this thing where we stick to the emotions and we forget about it, right? So let's something I want to focus on is not sticking with emotions. Even though I was correct and never entered, okay, you are correct. That's good for you. That's showing that I am improving. That I have improved from me being wrong all the time to me being somewhat correct now. As y'all can see, I marked out these markets and I even predicted this one. 80 JPY. I'd say, okay, we could be making a retest to this daily structure. And what did price do? Retested it here, continued falling. That's showing us that we are improving. Even if we're not making money off of it, it doesn't matter as long as the skill is there. I could have made money off this one. I made money off this one. I could even make money off this one. You can see I literally told where price was gonna go, and I would have seen how it reacted. This one, I firmly believe we are gonna continue going up. You can see the shift of structure here. Price broke this. I don't want to retest to this hourly zone here. Then I would have a possibility of entering. But I don't know if it's gonna be this week or next week. Reason being is that I do see this kind of consolidating. This weekly does look nice with the doji turning. A doji is closing out by the weekly rate, and then price could have that engulfing by next week. That's what I see, right? But yeah, and this one as well. We can see price perfectly. But we might have to wait for this week to close. We don't have. Let's not push it, right? Let's be correct with our feelings, right? But if I do see price in this area, I will be entering. This one didn't play out. I told you that I would have basically entered off this area, but it didn't look right. I said we need some type of consolidation. If price is gonna consolidate and continue going down, if not, then we're gonna go up. I didn't enter that. This one like we are making this shift to structure, as we can see. I'm pretty sure on the weekly we have this like doji. Yeah, we're below this area, so this could be a potential trade for next week, right? So this one, right? I had a prediction on USDJPY. I was like, okay, we are going too much high. I believe we hit that push down sometime. I kind of called it. I called it too early, right? Price actually did it more later than I would have thought. So that was basically correct on that one, right? Or basically wrong. So GPAUD, as you can see, price is now at an area of interest. This is where I want to see price fall. Reason being is that we can see if we go to our weekly, right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is an area of much respectness, right? We respected it so many times that I will be looking for a shift to structure next week, and I will see if price actually goes down. We have great opportunities, right? Don't try to push one trade just because one failed. Like me, Euro failed, but I am accepting it. Oh well, if it failed, you have to journal it. You have to journal why you failed. You have to journal how you felt, how you knew you were on that mistake. So there's this saying that you have this feeling once you enter the wrong trade. I had that feeling. The reason I knew I entered wrong is because that engulfing didn't look right. We didn't have no retest on the 4 hour. We had no shift to structure on the 4 hour. I've seen it so many times, and yeah, I entered it. I knew this could have been liquidity for the weekly because I never looked at the weekly as well. My mistake was not looking much on the weekly. I wouldn't have entered if I looked more on the weekly because I would have looked on how we were looking. I would have thought it was going to end up as a doji, and I would have never entered. But price actually continued to go higher because I was in wrong. I knew where I was in wrong. Some of y'all don't know how to put the blame on yourself. You always think it's the market. Remember that the market is a mirror to yourself. So we gotta accept the mistakes that we cause and continue. Right? We have to continue. Don't stay back on that one trade. That can make that next week. Them $88 that I lost on that trade. I'm pretty sure I will make it next week. Why would I want to matter on that one single loss? And if we continue losing, I'll make that soon. I'll triple how much ever I lost and continue making more, right? So just stick your mind to the market. You know what is correct, what is wrong, where you made a bad mistake on, and just go by it, right? Like here, I'd want some type of retest. It would have a retest to the daily, and it would have a retest to the 4 hour. This look like a great opportunity for next week. I see this going more and more higher. So even though we were wrong on this one, next week is gonna be a win on this one. I'm telling you, Euro USD. Next week, this is gonna be a win. I see it playing out. Retest to this structure. I'll wait for some type of engulfing here. Go to the hourly shift structure and out there. So we are gonna be waiting patiently for that. As you can see, this is basically liquidity on the higher time frames. We can see price at this liquidity grab. That is very beautiful for me. So, but yeah, so if I do enter a trade, I'll let y'all know. Of course, I'll record it or something. But if I don't, then I don't, right? So, yeah, this might be the end of the video for today. Just remember that even though you had one loss, right? Like me, I'm saying this because I had one loss. You had one loss. Don't stick so much on it because it's gonna be okay on the next one. If I'm being honest with y'all, I had that account at 512, right? As y'all saw, I've been recording this every single day, right? I didn't know I was gonna get to 600 by next week, basically this week. I thought it was gonna take me a whole month to grow that account to that amount. Things are unexpected, and you have to continue going with what you know. But yeah, that is gonna be it for today. Thank y'all for watching. May God bless all of y'all. Continue with your thing, what you gotta do. At one point, it will shift, right? Something that goes solo always has a shift. Nothing ever goes solo, right? Your deepest moments are the best. I've been so deep that I felt depression, everything, right? I felt like I just wanted to blow my mind off, right? I'm like, is this gonna end? How is it going, right? And by this little light that I see, I feel like it's gonna be a new beginning to me. So we will have to see, right? That is the present, not the future. So I'm gonna have to see in the future. But hopefully, I don't want to break my rules. That €1 USD, I did break it. I entered off basically feeling. I was like, okay, if the news come out tomorrow and Euro USD, I'm betting that USD is gonna win. But if it doesn't, then I will lose the other trade, GBP. That was something that I made a mistake on too. That's why I really don't like to trade Euro USD betting on USD, GBP, USD, GBP, betting on GBP. Because if there's news, most likely it's gonna. So let's say USD weakens, the GBP is gonna go up, Euro is gonna go up, or let's say USD wins, GBP USD is gonna go down, and Euro USD is gonna go down. So that's something that I need to control myself and realize. Right, I'm realizing it slowly. By time, everything will be okay. I'm telling you, I will be profitable. I will have one of these that are real one day. I'm telling you now. But you have to be delusional. Since the start of this, I've been so delusional that I already see the future. This loss is nothing to me. In the future, I see myself growing so big mentally, physically, and just financially. And I will record everything I can to show you that I didn't come from shit. So I'm gonna be seeing y'all in the next one. Keep on going with whatever you want to do, business, trading, marketing, anything. You gotta keep going, right? But comment the word profitable, because anybody who's watching this, I'm sure you are interested in the markets and you are unprofitable. One day you are gonna turn profitable. You just have to be delusional, keep doing what you gotta do, and it will all turn out good. Remember that anything that goes down must have a come up. If you hit rock bottom, there's no more. If you go under the sea, there's not shit under the sea. You gotta go back up to reach for air. That's really it. So use that as motivation. So I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. That's gonna be for this video. Make sure to comment the word profitable if you made it all the way through. Remember that everything will be okay, and keep on going with your strategy. Don't try to push emotions to it. I've learned that emotions are shit in this market. It doesn't care if you win or lose. You're gonna win or lose either way. It comes with it, right? So I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. That's gonna be it for this video. Peace.